Yeah. Said day 56-ish, and that was accurate. I just hadn't looked it up. Keep chat up. Okay, well, it's up. Um, okay, so we are ready to go. I think we're in the dam, and I think it's early morning, and we're trying to figure out what to do. But I think we want to head back to Pleasant Valley. I just need to think about what we're taking and what we're leaving behind. We've solved the food problem. Let's see. Yes, it is early. We've got plenty of water and stuff. Let's see where we are. 30 kilograms. That's pretty good. Oof. Gonna get rid of some of that. 4 coal's a nice amount. We've only got one book. I think that's a learning book. We'll have to look at that. Okay. Okay, we need to pick up some water. I think we'll go with that. We can fill up with food, but then it's going to be a long time till we get more. Okay, learning books is the first. Is there anything we want to ditch? I don't know if we need that. Firearm kit. We're at 30 kilograms. I'm going to take all of these learning books because we can kind of leave them along the way, but have access to them. Now, I do want to take a bunch of feathers. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. I'm heavier than I'd like to be. Let's see, do we need to drink? Not very badly. And that's going to leave us with half a kilogram, which is about perfect. Oh, shit. That's not the way I want to go. Look how much temperature we've lost already. We definitely got to get the better coat. Well, we're going back to Pleasant Valley, and that's not the way to Pleasant Valley. Let's not be running right off the bat here. There used to be a wolf in this dam, and he would tend to be down here, and you'd need to light that fire barrel that was in the corner. It was in the corner at that point, and get behind it and shoot him with arrows or whatever you had. No, we didn't warm up completely, but I know we got this, yeah. We'll get warmed up in the cave. Now we do have a little bit of stink on us. We don't show any stink lines, but we do have that meat on us, which just means we don't qualify to get one line of stink, but we are a bit stinky. Now, there is this, it's not really a shortcut. Uh-oh. Okay, so the wolf is going to be down there, and you can go down that way. That's the natural way. But if you take this route, you're kind of avoiding that wolf, and with any amount of stink, that's ideally what you want to do. Do we want to bother with that? I'd say no. Not at this point. But I will take these 2 cattails that I left down here. Or it's 3. The reason I don't want to deal with that deer is because we would just have to be carrying that meat and be stinky in a place that we don't really want to be stinky. Now here it doesn't matter, but once we get back into Pleasant Valley, it does. Well, I don't give a damn, no. But yes, I was at the dam. Wow, I read chat. You should be proud of me. How much coal do we have on us? 4. And we can't, well, we can carry more. Where did that go? Okay, that does make it slightly encumbered, but as soon as we eat that meat and drink some water, we'll probably be under. But not if we keep picking up sticks. Okay, I'm gonna need to get the lantern out here. Is this right? I guess it is. I hope the weather has held. I'd kind of like to go to Unnamed Pond, or whatever it's called. And maybe it's called Pensive Pond. Different region. Oh man, we're not even warm yet though. We're gonna sleep so that we've got energy. We were either gonna sleep or pass time, but oh, not good. Yeah, that's not looking pretty. It's early in the day. The fog won't last all day, most likely. Even if we only get back to the control tower, that's okay. Now, what have we read some of? Yep. This looks like it's saying we're going to get to fire starting 4, which we're probably almost at, is what it looks like. Yeah. And so how far into 4 we get, who knows? We'll find out shortly. Barely. Barely. The books don't do much good at this point. So now 75% just chance to start fires, and that doesn't include any bonuses. So a lot of times it's going to be 95 or 100%. Fires last 25% longer. We were at 20% longer, if I remember right. And of course, we can start fires without tinder. And then we're just going to drop that. I'm not going in that. That's, you know, that kind of weather is where you get wolves or bear in the face. And if we make a couple of making arrows gives you archery XP also. So if we make a couple errors in addition to reading this book, we'll be at archery 3, which I forget the bonuses, but that's kind of where you want to get to. I don't remember why, but there is a reason. We need that fog to break, and it probably will. We got 4 hours of daylight left. Much better. Now, do I want to go to Pensive Pond? I don't really. Let me think about it. With 4 hours of daylight left, I'm not going to go. Because... Oof, there's a deer. Because there's nowhere... I mean, all we've got is a fishing hut to stay in there, and there's nowhere close to go to. So it'd just kind of be the wrong time of day to go there. Oh, and I didn't look at my overall. Okay, yeah, so we can pick up a few sticks. So we're going to make it to the radio control tower at minimum, and hopefully all the way back to the farmstead. Now, when we came out here, we saw a wolf up on the ridge on our right. And hopefully we don't see him there now. We kind of hear him, but he sounded kind of far away. there's a wolfie. I don't really want to take that bunny because he's just some stink that we've got to carry for a ways. Though it's probably not wolfy between here and the farmstead. I think if you follow that road on down, and maybe we should do that. Because there can be a car down there that could have something, if I remember right. Now there's a bear cave not far. And I might be wrong, but I think for the new regions that they've added, I think this is down this road is the connecting region to the 4 new regions. Yeah, it's got to be. And I don't think it's open to us, but this has never been open. It used to be walled off right here. Oh, we can go to that. I don't know that I want to right now because we're kind of late in the day and I'm thinking of taking that deer. So, I forget what that's called. I don't know what you do with burdock. This was something new with the DLC, and it takes forever to fucking harvest. That's not good. But evidently it's food. So when the DLC dropped, some of the updates a few things made it into survival at that point. Okay. And I'm just not aware of everything that did, but the burdock is obviously something that made it in. I've never tried it before, so I don't know what it does. You might need more than one. Okay, we're in the positive. We don't have a hacksaw with this. I'm not going to take gut here just because I don't want to get all that stinky. I would like to have the gut, but we're going to be carrying some meat back. Well, we might be able to eat all of it. Hide doesn't create stink, so... Oh. Yeah, we are going to have a little bit of meat on us. Oh, fuck, we didn't warm up. That'll warm us up. I want to get pretty warm, but we got to go soon. That was bad. Yeah, I think we're about to get attacked by a bear. No. Oof. Now, a bear will never kill you, but he'll take basically 90% of your health, less what protection you have from your gear. And you can't fight back against them. But you're going to have injuries like blood loss and other fun stuff, so you've got to take care of that stuff pretty quick while you're getting away from him. So, though he may not kill you in the first little struggle, you got to do things right or you may not get away from him. Now, we haven't checked that car up ahead that you can't see. And because of our temperature and our health, I'm not going to bother with it right now, but we're basically at the range where we can recover this health before the day, or by morning. Do we need to make a fire right now? Because this torch is about out. I don't think we do, but I might try to start one just for the fun of it. And then we'll figure out whether we need to or not. Yeah, we won't be able to tell how much water we have. Okay, so what I think we'll do... Oh. We're just going to put enough fire here to make 6 liters of water. And then we won't have water to concern. I think we've got a lot of water here, actually, but... Okay, and it's basically like 96 minutes that we need. That should do it. No, we don't need a torch, because we'll just use the cheat. Which I don't consider cheating. You should be able to feel your way through a place, but in the game you can't. So using the build mode or the customization mode is kind of like being able to feel your way through something. Okay. We woke up fully rested. And this is what we were reading, right? Okay, so now what do we need to do? Oh, burdock, what do we do with that? We're going to have to figure that out. We've only got 2. Oh, that's 12 matches. Okay. Eight's about what I like to carry. We probably should drop at least one of the... Oh my God. At least one of the coal. We don't need to carry all that coffee with us. We do need to grab some water. Okay, we need to put that down. Do we have any gut here? Just one. Oof. Oh, drop. 32. That's okay. Okay. I need to make a decision, and I need to make it quick. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, that looks nasty out there. Yeah, it's going to be 3 hours down. But that's the way it is. After day 50, you're 3 hours down unless you got awesome shit. Now, one of the things that I'm wondering about, and I might, we just created a save. Prepared burdock. So I'm probably going to reload. I'm just going to look around at some stuff, and then I'm going to reload because I don't want to lose the time. What do you do with edible on its own or suitable for brewing into a natural antibiotic tea, which I don't care about the tea. So if we can eat that on its own, how come it doesn't show up in food? And it doesn't look edible because I can't eat it. Oh, but maybe I have to do the thing in order to make it eatable. So yeah, let's play with that. Now, does it show up as food? No. You can eat, 275 calories. Wow. Okay, so that's definitely worth it. Now, if we look here, ah, 5 kilograms. So in other words, you make this coat where the ingredients weigh less than 3 kilograms, and it weighs 5 kilograms. You gotta love that. It also does phenomenal things for your sprint, but it does give you some protection. Now, where's the wolf skin? 4 and 4. And what we're wearing right now is 2 and 2. And then the moose hide weighs 4 kilograms, which is more than the wolf coat, and gives you slightly less temperature, but 20% protection as opposed to 12. And it slows you down less. Now the bearskin coat weighs a fucking ton. We need to take out a moose so we can make the moose satchel. Okay, I'm going to reload because I don't want to lose that time. Okay, let's warm up. I think we're going to the plane crash, and then the prepper cache, and then the cave. But there's a bear out there. That neither got him to run. I didn't see whether we got the marker for it hitting, but it had to have hit. Okay, that's our second bear hide. Where is our first bear hide? It's at Quonset. Okay, what do we want off this guy? I think we want a bunch of gut and a little bit of meat. But I'm not happy with the wind. Let's see if he'll block us. I assume we need coal. Now, we don't have a lot of other firewood. We're -6 after putting coal on it. Okay, we're warming up. Why can't we do it by hand? I don't know. So this is parasite meat. We can get parasites eating it. So we will take some. It's an hour and 4, and we've got plenty on that. Nope. Oh, so the wind's going to blow it out. That's a lot of gut. We needed that. I should have gotten more. We don't have to cook it now. And because we're sure as hell not going to eat it anytime soon because well, did I drop that over there? Yeah, I did. Let's go ahead and pick it up since there doesn't seem to be any wolves around. Okay, so in case you don't know, if you eat wolf or bear before you have cooking level 5, you get risk of internal parasites when you eat them. And the first piece you get is a 1% risk. The second piece you eat while this risk is in effect is 4%. And then it goes to 9%. And it just keeps going up from there. Okay, this would have been a pretty good travel day, but we did not travel on this day. Now, what we really need is more firewood here. So the question is, what are we going to break down? Is there a better deal here? Not really. Now, that sucked away most of our food, and I don't want to do another bear thing, but we may need to. Because we don't have a lot else for food, other than that we can make this into something. 15 minutes and then we can just eat that, which is not that much, but it's something. I'd prefer not to eat any of that. I think we do eat another piece of bear meat. Take us up to 4%. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It's like over 1,000 calories. Oh, we gotta put its 1,080. And now you'll see they're up to 4%. No, I don't do, oh yeah. Oh, no, no, no. No, I'm going the wrong way. Can we read an hour? It's marginal. But we're not tired enough because we stood around all day just harvesting a deer or a bear. And I didn't put the hide down. And we are going to do that right now. And in the morning, we're probably going to repair clothes as soon as we can. We don't really have much that needs to be repaired. We don't really have anything that needs to be repaired. Might be a better way to say it. So we're getting close to 8 hours. We're going to wake up when it's still dark, I guess. Where'd the bed go? Well, it's past time, 1 hour. And then we'll set sleep up for 9. But we're really only going to sleep about 8. Yeah, and the weather did chill. That's good. And it is daylight. Now, clothing. Oh, thank you. So we're just searching for a half a degree here with all these repairs. Now we are hungry again. We got no sticks. Oof. Yeah, that knife and both of those need repair. Wow. We need food. We'll just eat that right now. So that burdock is actually not a bad deal. It would really be nice if there were some deer out here. What about bunnies? One of the things that having all that gut's going to allow is us to make a bunch of snares. And oh, we don't have any stones. That's not good. We haven't checked this car yet. No stones around. Wow, that sucks. There's probably stones by the river. The thing is, 2 bunnies isn't that much food. So we're going to too much trouble for not that much food. Okay, but if we go up to the plane crash, there should be that dead deer there. Uh-oh. Oh. Where'd this other guy go? Last I saw, he was coming back from running over that way. He may have freaked out about me hitting his buddy, but oh, there he is. There's a wolf over there. We need to kill him. Get his hide. Okay, he smelled us when we were back over there, so he's going that way. Yeah, but we need to warm up a bit. Wish we were warming up quicker. Smell us now? Oh, he's all the way up over there. Yeah, but I can't shoot him like that. We still got stink on us. So he's coming. Okay, let's warm up, and then I think we'll just harvest him without. We don't need the meat. We don't need the guts. We just need the hide. Yeah. I didn't think that shot was going to take him out. I thought he was going to run off and die. God knows where. You know what? Let's get rid of that stink. Okay, but we want to grab the bunnies because we need to eat. Okay, if we can get these cured and back to Quonset, we can make whatever we need to make. But this well-fed is getting tough to maintain since traveling makes it tougher. Though you do find though you do find food along the way, you can't stockpile it. Well, I guess I shouldn't say you can't, because you can, but it's not easy. Now, I'm not sure whether we need the hide. Okay, we're going to use up the fire starter because it makes it 100% with just a stick. And matches are 95%, so we might as well use it up. Hmm. And that, I don't think that'll burn off, but I'm not 100% sure. Do we have any bunny hide? No, we don't. And we've got 10 guts sitting there, so hide is the only thing. And the only reason we would want hide is to have to repair our stuff. How much water do we have? We've probably got a good bit. Yeah, but not a miraculous amount. Wow. No. That was going the wrong direction. Oh, we got way too much fire time. How did I do that? Okay, well, I did it. Okay. And the only thing these guys have is gut, which we don't really care about. Okay, well, okay, well, it's not that bad. Yeah, that should work. Okay, I had half an idea what I was doing. But it's too late to go anywhere or start a trip. Well, it's not actually. Hmm. We could get to that cabin. What's the weather like? Meh. You know what we really need is for. Oh, yeah, that wind is saying a storm is coming, and that's the direction we would have to walk. So yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, so what else can we do? Should we do another round of that? I think we probably should. Why don't we? We've got the wood for it. Nope, wrong direction. This will just ensure that we don't need to deal with water for a long time. So we need 96, so an hour and 36. Okay. Yeah, we won't have to deal with water for a long time. Well, not a long time, but for a while. So now we probably should read, because we don't have much else to do. We did do some repairs, clothing repairs. Okay, if we make a few arrows, which we can do because we got arrowheads aplenty. That will get us to archery 3. Oh, that doesn't do much, but it does something. Okay, well, that takes 12 days to dry. So 12 into 100 is basically 8.25. So this is 1 day, and we got 11 days left to go. And once that's done, we need to take it back to Coastal Highway, and I don't know if we make a bearskin coat. I think we do, rather than a bedroll. Look, the coat is fucking heavy, though. So what we need to do more than anything right now is get a moose so we can make a moose satchel. Hmm. And then we need these, which are 4 days away. So we can make some snares and put them out there and get a few bunnies every day. But since that's not the case, for 4 days we need to find food. Otherwise, yeah, we're about out of food again. Nope, 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 nope. Sun's not quite ready for us to read, but I do want to finish that book. It's not much of a benefit, but we're 1 hour from it, so we might as well do it. And we've got another of the same book, which will get us to about here. Come on, man. I thought we were closer to it than evidently we are. There we go. Oh, we could have been doing this. What we need to see is a deer outside of our place here right now. That weather doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Okay. I think we're good there. What are we gonna do? The weather sucks. We can hear that. So we can't go anywhere. So We need that to stop, and we need a deer to be outside. Um, we're in danger of losing well fed, which really sucks. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done the peaches first. But water is not that big of a deal to us. Let's face it. I do kind of wish we'd have brought more cattails with us. One of the things about reading or other things is that it takes more calories than if you just did nothing. So I'm more inclined to just do nothing. But then passing time takes more calories than just doing nothing. So that's not a good thing either. What time of day is it? It's relatively early. If the day would just calm down. I think the storm's about to break and we're about to have to go. 30. How much water do we have? 2.4. That's kind of like minimum to travel with. I shouldn't have eaten so much because I can do parasite meat. Okay, it got quiet outside. I probably should have grabbed a little bit more water, but we'll be fine. That's probably over the bear or the wolf or something. Now, I saw someone showing a moose being right up here where this opens up, and if a moose is there, that's not a good spot for us. It could mean we get moose stomped. It's only one arrow down right now, though. Okay, so it's getting to be later in the day. Should I go to the cabin or straight up to the cave? There's virtually nothing in the cabin, but there would be some bunnies around, most likely. This is where I'm worried about the moose. Okay, we seem to be moose free. There's a deer right there. It's time for me to take a nap. Let's face it, it's time for me to take a nap. So I'm going to take a nap. Um, we can't save here. It looks like somebody's got, some people have mods that allow you to save all at any point you want. And so I should look for that. But it's time for me to take a nap. So I'm going to do that. So I will be back later. Not sure when, but I'll be back.